Dẹ̀mọ̀ ló gbóṣìwọ̀ Nàìjíríà. PDP òun làkọ́bí wọn. Wọ́n tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ṣì gbilẹ̀ sí ni. Ẹ jẹ́ a sọ pé bye bye to jàgbàjàgbà.
Bye bye to jàgbàjàgbà.
Bye bye to rédèrèdè.
Bye bye to rédèrèdè.
Bye bye to PDP.
Bye bye to jàgbàjàgbà.
Bye bye to Jonathan.
Bye bye to jàgbàjàgbà.
Ohun tí mo fẹ́ sọ lóyìnbó nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ wá kànsìn. I title this Continue Our Path of Greatness. Continue on our path of greatness. It is with great humility and gratitude to the Almighty that I stand before the faithful assembly here today. Exactly 4 years ago, we stood before God and before you to take a solemn oath to resume our journey to greatness. The difference between that ceremony and today, that it was bare bone. There was no ceremony. We thank God Almighty for taking us through the first phase of the journey and for enabling us to secure your mandate to keep us on that glorious path for another 4 years. We are also here to celebrate the goodness of God and the indomitable spirit of our people. We are here to affirm the triumph of good over evil. We are here to celebrate democracy as the ultimate instrument of political empowerment. Inauguration, first inauguration, exactly 4 years ago, when the party we displaced began to unleash a wicked engine of relentless pursuit to destabilize our administration and bring our downfall. Please note, I'm referring to the party. The individuals, some individuals in that party did not actually belong to the party. The party has its own profile, nature, and characteristics. So when I refer to the party, please understand it very, very well. I recognize the quality of some of the people there then who are now with us, particularly people like Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola, people like Omo Balogun Ofede Ano, Senator Isiaka Adeleke. I'm separating them. They have engaged in every form of shenanigans and put every obstacle imaginable in our way. They have made strident effort to steer strife and sow the seed of discord. They made the most disingenuous effort to break the cord of communal and religious harmony that had existed for centuries among our people. They made futile bid for office and pursued power for his sake with a demonic frenzy. The climax was the unprecedented effort to manipulate the election and subvert the will of the people on the 9th of August this year. Before, during, and immediately after the election, there was a siege on the state. Every act of terror imaginable, including the unconstitutional detention of my deputy, was attempted. Security agents of all hues invaded the state, many of them in balaclavas, paraded the streets, shooting in the air with every intention of putting terror in our people. At the height of this outlawry, more than 700 leaders and members of our party were arrested, mostly in the dead of the night. And an unconscionable and treasonable bid was made to seize the government house. But they failed, and failed miserably, and were routed and given the electoral money of their life, because God is with us, and our people are indefatigable and indomitable. I thank the people of Osun for this very, very rare display of commitment, determination, and courage. And so today, we celebrate our people who stood firm and liberty, who defied every form of provocation and intimidation to make a democratic statement by voting and standing to make their votes count. They have shown that no gun or saber-rattling can stand in the way of a people who are determined to make a stand for liberty and democracy, who demand freedom as well. As the result indicates, the over 700,000 voters turnout, making 54% of the total registered voters, was the highest recorded in recent elections in Nigeria. Also, our 394,684 votes, also our 304,684 total votes, a whopping 55% of the total valid votes cast in that election, was the highest for any candidate in recent governorship election in Nigeria. We are not boasting. We are simply acknowledging the enormity of the mandate given to us by you, our people, even in the face of the most formidable terror arrayed against you. In the past 4 years, we have striven to keep faith with the people on the mandate given to us. We set out to reenact the Oba tradition of leadership and good governance, a tradition that set the Western region apart from other parts of Nigeria. The formidable challenges notwithstanding, we have delivered largely on our promises. We began the journey to this greatness with ethical reorientation by branding our state Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọmọlúwàbí. We have been able to reawaken the consciousness of the values of hard work, public spiritedness, maintaining a good name, chivalry, and character molding our people. Within our first 100 days, we provided jobs for 20